Welcome back today. This is episode 9 of the BFTS Talking Sport, and today's episode is titled The Hypocrites of the NFL. So if you have not been watching, today Jerry Jones came out today, y'all, and Dallas, I used to like y'all, but now I feel like I have a smooth hatred for Dallas right now. And I'm going to let y'all know why. Because your owner, Jerry Jones, I feel like he don't understand that he's not the only one that has felt betrayed and felt like his trust has been broken. If you haven't noticed, Jerry Jones, his quarterback, Ezekiel Elliott. I forgot to introduce my co-host, Reece. My bad. I totally forgot to introduce Reece. He's sitting there like, so you ain't going to say nothing? So shout out to my homeboy, Reece. You know, I'm sorry.
Founders Day.
It's Founders Day for the Qs, if you ain't know that. Shout out to Reece for being the Q today. But like I said in the beginning, we're going to get in today's episode. This is about the hypocrites of the NFL. And you know, Reece, I don't know if you've been caught up today about your boy Jerry Jones, but I'll let you know before the show started that your boy Jerry has lost his mind, I think.
I heard about that.
I think your boy Jerry might be going into early Alzheimer's, y'all. And that ain't even funny.
And not Alzheimer's, all-timers.
All-timers. I think he's getting to early Alzheimer's. Because this man yesterday, the NFL right now is going through contract negotiations with Roger Goodell to see if he can to get a new contract. What's in the contract is that he wants $50 million. He wants a private jet and a long time. Yes.
This one Roger wants?
Yes, this one Roger wants. And the players like, I want $50 million in a lifetime jet and plus $50 million of insurance on my body. I think that's a great handoff. That's a great handoff. But yesterday, Jerry Jones and all the owners came together with a conference call for Roger Goodell. And what had leaked in the conference call is that Roger Goodell did suspend Ezekiel Elliott for 6 games.
6 games, yes, I did. Yeah,
he did get suspended. He ain't gonna fight this no more. He ain't gonna do it.
Okay.
And you know what? I don't blame him for not wanting to do it. I don't blame him for not wanting to do it. Because you know what? It's about time, and we all tired of it. Okay. So Jerry Jones came in the in the little conference and said, I quote, "I am coming after you with everything I got." End quote.
I believe it.
And so. All the NFL owners are sitting here like, so what you mean you coming with everything I got? And so, to keep the question going verbatim, Jerry Jones said, and I quote, "If you think Patriots owner Bob Kraft came at you harder, Bob Kraft is a blank compared to what I'm going to do to you."
It's a cat. He called him a cat.
He called him a cat, y'all, but the P word for the cat. And you know what? I taken offense to this because, first of all, you ain't going to come at my owner as saying now we some cats. Because last time I checked, no owner in the history of NFL has ever been fined $1 million. No owner in the history of the NFL has lost 2 draft picks. Not 1, but 2 draft picks. No history in the NFL has lost $1 million, 2 draft picks, and a quarterback for 4 games. So I want to let you know that you're not the only one who feels this way. If you don't remember, Bob Kraft did the same thing you doing for Ezekiel Elliott, trying to campaign and say, you know what, look, my man ain't did this. And we in the NFL, we believe that Zeke didn't do this, right? We believe in a whole collective that we believe Zeke did not do this. Yes, he's had some incidents.
There was no, to my knowledge, and to I think the majority, there was no evidence.
Concrete evidence. Like Ray Rice, we had concrete evidence. We just got word of mouth what Zeke's old girl was saying. Mm-hmm. And so there's no concrete evidence. But for you to just come at the Patriots, like, I'm so confused that you feel like it's a one-sided party.
I mean, I just look at it like Jerry's trying to look out for the best interest of his player and his team. You know, at the end of the day, Jerry just wants to win the Super Bowl to get back to the playoffs.
But this is the same Jerry who told Bob Kraft, who we just called out, yo, chill out on trying to get at Roger because we need to get this deal done.
It wasn't in his best interest. Right now, Zeke playing is in Jerry Jones' best interest. As an owner, you're gonna do what's best for you and for your team. So you may have told Robert Kraft, don't XYZ, don't bother with that. But now they're knocking on Jerry's door, saying like, Jerry, basically saying it's his turn. So I think Jerry wants to fight for his team, fight for his players.
But no, that's incorrect. No, because when I was fighting for my quarterback, all 32 owners were sitting up there calling my phone, blowing me up, talking about, hey, chill out, fam, chill out, man. Just long gone, let him serve his 4 games. And Robert was like, nah, my man ain't did that. That's not what he did. He ain't go up there and deflate them balls. And I have a question for all you people who are so football oriented. Do anybody know to this day how many PSI is supposed to be in the football? Do you know, Reece?
I know the tire is like 1,300, 1,500. It's not supposed to be heavy though, because it's football. So
well, I'm gonna let you know for you football analysts. The PSIs for the football is supposed to be around 8.1 to 9.1 PSIs in the football. Just to let you know.
And it's so funny. The first thing I Googled when I type in football PSI, the Patriots. What was the PSI of the Patriots football?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Funny. I just want to let y'all know that there is rule book, and there still is no rule about what the PSI is for football. So I just feel like Jerry Jones, you're just way out of pocket, fam. You're way out of pocket for calling somebody a cat when this cat took $1 million hit. Roger ain't hit you with $1 million.
Well, he didn't. Roger ain't even. He just said if he thinks what he did, he would look like that, but compared to what he's going to do to him. So I guess
it don't matter. I just want to let you know.
No, the reference wasn't good at all.
I understood. At all. Because ain't nobody going to take $1 million hit. And you gonna call me a cat? Fam took $1 million hit, lost my quarterback and 2 draft picks. And you came out and said that you weren't invited to Patriot Place, but let alone be fact, that's not true. You stopped coming for a whole year because you knew you was wrong.
Understood.
So that's all I'm gonna say about that, because I was very hot about that this morning. I just sat there.
Yeah, I
couldn't believe that he said that.
The producer said we're gonna let Asia just.
I couldn't believe he said that because I was so hot about that. The next topic we have today, Jameis Winston is in the news once again.
Jameis in trouble again.
Again, y'all.
Or allegedly
he's in trouble for groping.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know where this information is coming back, but it came back last year in 2016, that he was in an Uber driver, and the Uber driver claimed and said that she groped him.
Yeah, and this happened in Arizona too, and her name is Kate. That's like her
Uber name?
Yeah, it's like an Uber name or whatever. And it happened at 2 a.m. in the morning in Scottsdale, Arizona. Yeah, she was. She reported to BuzzFeed News that he had groped her, or that he had felt her the wrong way. And of course, Jameis has denied it and is going to deny it as he should. But I just hate that this is coming up again. It seems like he always gets in trouble. Kind of around.
If it ain't the crab legs, God damn it! If it ain't the man putting his time to eat his W.
And then she also said at one point in time, he was shouting homophobic slurs at pedestrians. Yeah, like some absurd stuff. Yeah, some absurd stuff. So I was like,
really? This. I feel like we just trying to attack black quarterbacks, because I don't know. I'm not understanding. I'm just so confused. Like, I'm not understanding why all you women are coming out now. Like, I really, me personally, I'm against sexual assault, and I'm all for women coming out and talking about what needs to be talked about. But I'm highly confused on why you women are waiting years later. I mean years. I'm talking about stuff happened in 1994. This is 2017, people. Like, I don't understand. Like, are you money hungry? Are you desperate?
And this actually happened in March of last year. This was March of last year.
We all the way in November, y'all. Finna be Thanksgiving. And we talking about something that happened in March of last year. Come on, man. But there's more news to be addressed about that. As of right now, we just know that the NFL is investigating a groping incident that happened in March 2016 by a Uber driver named Kate. The next topic we have today is Tyrod Taylor. Now, if y'all don't know, Tyrod Taylor has been benched for a rookie, Nathan Peterson. Have y'all ever heard of Nathan Peterson? I ain't never seen this man. I didn't even know the Bills had a quarterback named Nathan Peterson. I ain't even know that. And the person who's more shocked is Tyrod. And I don't even blame him.
I can only imagine.
Because I'm sitting here looking like, who the hell is Nathan Peterson?
And especially just from what Tyrod has been able to do for this team, for the Bills.
Mind you, the Bills was undefeated. The Bills was #1 ranked spot. All the way up until what? Week 5?
Up until about week 4 or 5.
Week 4 or 5? They was ahead of the Patriots for like 5 weeks. And you gonna bench my brother?
And it's just like with Tyrod and just the skill set that Tyrod has, along with the players he has. It's Tyrod. Now he has Kelvin Benjamin to his disposal.
Yeah, shout out to Kelvin, because they keep getting rid of Cam Newton's people. Y'all be wondering why Cam Newton be acting.
Taking all my weapons away.
Now y'all be wondering why Cam be acting the way he be acting, because every time you turn around, he done got a big target that's gone, and ain't nobody asking Cam no questions. They just like, oh, he's gone, Cam. Oh, okay, that's cool.
And one big knock about Tyrod is just how he is a player. When Tyrod was in Baltimore, they're saying a lot of the things that Tyrod is going through now. It's some of the things he was going through in Baltimore. Like, they kind of predicted him to be what you call an average quarterback. And just from his
production. I don't
production.
think he's really average. I think he's one of the quarterbacks that's good out for in my division, but I don't think he's average.
From a production standpoint, Jay-Z says the numbers don't lie.
From
a number standpoint, this year Tyrod he isn't having a good year. He's doing too many check downs. He's throwing too many check downs, and he's also missing a lot of what you would call free throws from the pocket, stuff that a NFL quarterback should make. He's either overthrowing them or he's underthrowing them, and at this point in the season, you kind of have to see what else you have at your disposal because they may look at moving Tyrod next year.
To where?
Why
we ain't talking about Colin Kaepernick?
There's a lot of teams that could take Colin, but they may feel that Nathan Peterman.
Speaking of Colin Kaepernick, he did I'm sorry, but speaking of Colin Kaepernick, him and a bunch of players from the NFL, they had we're trying to have a meeting with Roger Goodell. Do you know that Roger Goodell didn't want to have the meeting because Colin asked for a moderator?
I believe it. I could believe it. No.
But you want to figure out why you being blackballed. But you saying he not being blackballed. But you can't even do with a moderator.
It happens. I don't even want to get in there. But this
Crazy.
Nathan Peterman guy. Well, I'm sorry. Nathan Peterman may be the quarterback that the Buffalo is looking to have. He may be their type of quarterback they want.
What's Nathan Peterson's stats?
Nathan Peterman. Let's see. He's a rookie, so I know he hasn't played much.
Where in the hell did Nathan Peterson come from?
Nathan Peterman, Pittsburgh rookie.
His name is Peterman, not Peterson.
Peterman.
Excuse me.
He has 1 touchdown, and he has a 126 passer rating. And he has 7 completions for 10. He has 7 completions on 10 attempts for 79 yards. Courtesy of ESPN. Thank you, guys.
Well, interesting. Tyrod Taylor gets benched.
And that's, all right, Bills. You know what? I wonder about y'all.
A lot of people are calling it the right decision at the wrong time. That's what a lot of people are calling. They're calling it like the right decision at the wrong time. Yes, they should bench Tyrod because of his production and what he's doing, but he's more comfortable in the offense. He's going to be your best chance to get them to the playoffs this year. So,
who?
Tyrod.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about Nathan Peterman.
No.
I thought we were saying that Nathan Peterman was the best
I guess
shot.
he's the future.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Well, we're gonna have to talk about this Thursday night game, Pittsburgh versus Tennessee.
Oh, that was such a good game.
I'm telling you, Marcus.
For the Steelers.
I'm telling you, my boy Marcus Mariota was.
He threw 4 of them things, and I mean interceptions, not touchdowns.
Not touchdown. 4 of them things.
He threw 4 of them things.
4 of them things.
And I couldn't believe it just because from his rookie year to this is his 3rd year, he made such improvement. But I guess it's just when you play against that Steelers D and Mike Tomlin, it's something different.
He threw 4 of them things yesterday. He threw 4 of them things, but he was 22 for 33 yards for 306, but 1 TD but 4 interceptions. Mm-hmm. Big Ben, shout out to my boy Big Ben.
Big Ben did.
Big Ben, I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to hold on to faith, but I know you ain't gonna get Super Bowl anytime soon because you got to go through New England. But I'm holding on to faith.
He made a throw last night with a dude almost had him sacked. He grabbed the ball and flicked it to Le'Veon. Le'Veon took it and ran it for a first down. I said that's crazy. And not only what did Le'Veon did, Antonio Brown.
Trying to tell you the human highlight reel.
He caught
did they do with the helmet? I saw he did helmet. Yeah. He had a helmet catch. But did he do? I love his touchdown little celebrations. Yeah. I swear to God, I want to do the 10 man. I don't know how he did it, but he did the 10 man, and then they carried him. But my favorite one is the leapfrog one is the Minnesota one. But my favorite one that he did was the hide and seek one. That's my favorite one. I swear to God.
Dope.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. That one, him and Le'Veon Bell in the hide and go seek one. That's my favorite one. I swear to gosh, and that besides Minnesota's leapfrog.
That was great.
That's my favorite one.
Another good point about that Steelers team was their defense last night too.
Defense was amazing.
Cody Sensabaugh played really well. He had interception. He had an interception. He really just jumped the route, and he actually came from Tennessee. He came from Tennessee to Pittsburgh, and so the last night was a really big game for him because not only did he get an interception, but he wanted to prove that he wasn't worth them.
Martavis Bryant, who's been having a problem.
Tay finally came back.
Tay finally came back. And Juju Schuster, him and Juju are cool now. But Martavis had a reception and he caught an interception from Marcus Mariota. Antonio Brown did fumble the ball, but Antonio Brown had 3. He had 3 of them things. That was a good forced
fumble too by DeRay Jackson. That was a good forced fumble. And another thing I want to say, shout out to Mike Tomlin for being able to get these young guys back together. A lot of people thought Martavis was going to leave or get traded, but he was able to sit Martavis down, talk to him, let him know what's up. and really just revamp his mind. And now he has Martavis, Antonio, Le'Veon.
They all getting together, but we have more. You know, coming up, we got the Pitts game. We got the games coming up for TSU. Baby, we got so much more coming up. So stick around, baby, because we got more to come.
And we back.
And we back, and we back, and we are back with more of the hottest topics. So to continue with Thursday night football, Pitt versus Tennessee. That game was amazing.
It was a good game.
The score was 40-17. So
it was close early. But it wasn't later on.
But later on in the day, it didn't look too close after that. As we talked earlier, Marcus Mariota do 4 of them things, but 4 of them things was interceptions, not TDs. So he was but it was a good game though. As we were saying earlier in segment 1, we were saying that Marcus Mariota has, I would say he hasn't declined, but I would say out of that draft class with him and Jameis,
he's the best quarterback out of that class to me.
Out of
who he got drafted with, it's just his skill set. He's faster than Jameis, but
I agree. He got the wheels.
He
got the wheels.
Jameis is a bigger guy, but
bigger arm. Doesn't got the legs, but Mariota got the wheels.
He got the wheels, and he has
the whistles.
Mm-hmm.
So, as the standings right now in the AFC, Pittsburgh is number 1. They're ahead of the Patriots. The Patriots are number 2.
Correct.
But the Patriots are 1 game ahead of Kansas City because we beat Denver 41-16. That was a great game. So, what do you think as so far going forward? Do you think Pitt will keep the number 1 seed? As of pertaining, because the Patriots and Pittsburgh do play in Week 15, and it has been trolled around the Twitter universe that the Patriots are Pittsburgh's daddy. So, with that being said, do you think that Pitt has enough to take home field advantage away from the Patriots? Because they do play each other in Week 15, so that is going to be a wonderful matchup.
I think they do, and at home field advantage, just because of the Steelers, how they've been winning, how they've been able to win at home, and then the fact that the Patriots started off slow early in the year, I think it's going to come back to hurt them now. So I do think the Steelers will be able to take home field advantage from them and maintain the number 1 seed throughout the playoffs.
Really? You think so?
I think they're going to get that first round.
Me personally, I think that Pittsburgh has always had this problem with playing with the Patriots. I don't know what it is. The last couple times we didn't beat them by the score of 40-some points. And so I feel that this game shall be very interesting. As in saying that it should be interesting to the point where I do not think they're going to win. At the end of the day, I feel like the Pats are going to come out on top.
Now, they have 6 games left, and the Steelers do play the Patriots.
Yeah, Week 15.
Week 15. So
I think we're at Heinz Field.
That's the game. Yeah, that's going to determine the AFC winner right there. That's the game.
I know. That's the game. That's the game. I know that's going to determine the winner, but I'm saying going forward, are the Pittsburgh Steelers.
They have Green Bay. They have a Aaron Rodgers Green Bay coming up next. Well, on the 26th. Then they play the Bengals. I don't think that'll be a tough test for them. The Bengals are pretty good, but it won't be a tough test for them. Then the week after that, they're playing against a subpar Ravens team. It's not the Ravens team we have grown to know. So I think for the next 3 weeks they'll be good. Just when they play y'all. When they play the Patriots, that's going to determine king of the AFC.
I feel that.
And don't forget about the Chiefs. Please do not forget about Kansas City.
The Chiefs are on a 5-game losing streak.
But don't forget about them.
They're actually on a 3-game.
I just said just don't forget about them.
Ain't nobody worry about Kansas City because when they get to the playoffs, everybody they like the Houston Texans of the playoffs. Every time they get to the playoffs, they forget they know how to play football.
And they 6-3.
They are, but that don't mean nothing. Like I said, they're the Houston Texans of NFL of playoffs. I mean, once they get there, they forget to play football. So the next game we have, we're going into collegiate. So TSU has a game coming up. TSU, last game they lost to Southern. They lost the last game. They lost to Southern. The score was, I think, 31-20.
31-20. Let me see.
It still wasn't a good game because we lost.
I couldn't remember. Isn't that? I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
33-7. We still lost. 33-7. And so we're trying to get back on track.
Understood.
I don't know if we should break this news, but I think we're gonna break this news. We're gonna break this news, and I've been told not to break this news, but I don't give a shit because it's my shit, so I'm gonna break the fucking news. So I'm gonna break the shit. I'm gonna break the news. So last week it was noted that 47 players of the Texas Southern football team failed their drug test. 47 players. That's including the quarterback of Dominic DeLira. I was told that he tried to put
a masking agent or something like that. Fake, maybe
no, you're gonna be shocked by this, and I was told that he tried to put hand sanitizer.
Man,
you know where he went with the hand sanitizer, right? It can only go one way.
Understood.
So,
I hate it, man.
Yeah.
How Stephen A. Smith says it, and he my frat brother too, so I got to steal his quote. If they could stay off the weed, they'll be good. You gotta be able to stay off the weed, and they'll be good.
And they'll be all right. And 47 players failed the drug test. And Dominic DeLira was one of those people that failed the drug test. So
and as a leader, you can't do that. You're the quarterback.
You can't be doing that, man.
You're the leader of the team.
He's the leader of the team. And so, for that being said, Elijah Odom is now the starting quarterback for the rest of the season, even though we only got 2 more games left.
It's good experience for him.
So, with that being said, that leads us to the TSU Pine Bluff game.
Okay.
And as I'm saying...
Do you know if any punishments or anything were given out? Is that still ongoing?
We're not supposed to be breaking this news. I don't even know if they got any punishment. But the news is being broken.
Understood.
But we ain't supposed to be breaking this news. So I just gave y'all a little bit of tea that happened. But, coming off that game, we did not play too good. Elijah Odom did not play too good. He was 3-9. He threw 0 touchdowns for 50 yards and against Southern. So we're trying to get back on the winning formula. Like I said, he threw for 29. He did 29 of 90. He didn't. No, actually, that's incorrect. That was his rushing yards. He had 29 carries for 90 yards, and he had 1 TD. Brad Woodard was a no-show. He wasn't really there. He had 8 carries for 39 yards. Cook, who our other offensive player, he had 2 carries of 8 yards, and Odom, he only threw 3 for 9 for 50 yards and 0 touchdown, but he did have 3 sacks.
That's pretty good. Anytime you can get 3 sacks in a game, that's good production.
Yeah, that's good production for the offensive side. The defense for the Southern. But the offensive side for Southern, they did good as well. Howard had 23 of 39. He was 203 yards and had 1 touchdown and 1 sack. Edwards had 18 carries, 166 yards and 1 TD. Cheney had 8 carries and 32 yards and 1 TD. Craig had 2 receptions and 22 yards from 1 TD. Okay. And so I feel
Southern had a lot of good
output. A lot of offensive output and a lot of defensive output as well. Okay. So for TSU to get back on track, because TSU is now 1-8, trying to get to be 2-8. You know, we wasn't gonna be in the snot our whole life, but we trying to get to 2-8. And as I'm saying, if we can get back to the Mississippi Valley game, how Elijah Odom had 100 yards before halftime, I think that we can do this. Because UAPB is on a 6-game losing streak.
Ooh. That's kind of like when the Giants and the 49ers played type of feel to it, huh?
Yeah, but ain't nobody got fired yet. And ain't nobody gonna get fired over here either. Probably so that really don't matter. Probably not. So yeah, we in the same boat basically. So yeah, that's very much comparison. Ain't nobody got fired over there. Ain't nobody get fired over here. So it don't really matter. So it's a cool comparison. So yeah, I feel like our offense needs to get back on track, and it seems like if our quarterback, who Elijah Odom, when he had that 100 yards from scrimmage, he had 100 yards from scrimmage. So if we can get Elijah Odom going, the offense will start going. Then that's when the defense will start clicking. And
that's like your quarterback. That's your engine of your offense. Your quarterback is your engine. That's who starts it off. So you really need him to get going. I'm sorry, your O-line is your engine, and your quarterback is just the driver. So you really need him to be able to have a clear mind, be focused. And we've been saying it since week 1, be able to start fast, like you said.
Yeah.
Get to 100 early.
100 yards rushing for the quarterback. That was the key for us to beat Mississippi Valley State. That was the key. If we could stick with the formula. Last game against Southern defense was a little bit harder. We wasn't used to getting hit in the face every day. So now we know how it feels to get, we do know how it feels to get hit in the face because we was about to go 0-8 for a little bit. So we do know what it feels like to get hit in the face. But, we stopped that bleeding, so we can figure out how to stop the bleeding and, we can get back on track. I feel like we'll be able to win. So I feel like we can win this game. I'm going with the score from the last game we did in Mississippi Valley. So I'm going to go with the score of 38-21 for us to beat UAPB. I feel like we can put 38 points up on the board. They can put up 21. We're going to win the game. What about you? What do you think?
28-7.
Oh, you're thinking of a low-scoring game.
Yeah, 28-7.
Okay.
Just looking at both teams statistically and just from the stats they put up for this year, I'm gonna go 28-7.
Okay, that's not bad. And next, we're going to the most 3 games to watch for the NFL. Actually, let's just stay on the collegiate level, and get to the 3 NCAA games that I'm supposed to play, because, college sports for NCAA is
around the corner. And they just released the first playoff brackets.
You know. Shout out to OU for getting number 4, but we will not get excited because we've been here before. I'm not excited. I'm not excited. But if we can get past, if OU can get past, we have a trap game this week though. But if OU can get past, I think we play an unranked team. We play an unranked team this Sunday, this Saturday.
Who?
Ooh,
No, I'm saying who are you talking about?
OU. I'm trying to get OU ranked number 4.
You're an Oklahoma fan.
Yes.
Shout out to Oklahoma.
Number
Shout
4,
out to my
baby.
former coach, Lincoln Riley, and my
Number
former
4.
head coach, Ruffin McNeil.
I don't believe in Lincoln Riley that much because I don't think he know what he's doing sometimes.
I'm telling you, he's a
I don't think he
young
know what he doing sometimes.
He's like that.
I don't think he know what he be doing sometimes. I really don't. I just don't.
So you
the
got
Iowa game was that proved to me that I don't think he know what he's doing.
But you got to look at his conference, the conference he's in. He's in the Big 12. That's an amazing conference.
Iowa is not even ranked.
But
Iowa was ranked 25 when we played them.
So they were ranked.
Yeah, I think they were ranked.
So they were ranked. So anytime you're in the top 25, you're one of the best teams in the country. So you can beat anybody at any given day. So it's like when you think about the Big 12, you're never going to know who's going to win that conference. Like the Big 12, the Big 10.
Won the Big 12 for the past 4 years running, just to let you know.
That's just 4 years. But look at how many teams have been on their tails. Oklahoma State has been on their tail. TCU. Think about,
I like
TCU.
my dude with the mullet out there in Oklahoma State. I like my dude with the mullet. That's his name is, what's his name? Oh my gosh. His name is Bud something. Bud. I like Bud. Bud with the mullet. I like him. He's really good. But to get to these college games to watch, I'm really watching Miami because Miami and UCF
His name's Mike.
Mike Gundy. Mike Gundy. I love me some Mike Gundy because he's still rocking that mullet.
Bud was Bud Foster from Virginia Tech.
Thank you. That's what I'm thinking.
He was a defensive coordinator.
But I'm going with Miami, the game. I'm looking for Miami versus Virginia because Miami and UCF are the only 2 teams that are undefeated. Yeah. But they playing UCF because UCF is ranked number, I think 20-something versus the unranked Temple. So, yeah, I think UCF is ranked number 20. And they're another undefeated team that's 9-0. Miami is 9-0. And they're going against Virginia because Miami showed out against Notre Dame because, back in the day, it was convicts versus Catholics back in the day because they didn't understand that Miami was the U. Throw up the U one time,
LSU was number 20. UCF is unranked.
UCF is unranked?
UCF is unranked.
Horrible.
Yeah, UCF is unranked.
That's what I'm talking about. They get no love.
I'm sorry. They're not right. They're number 15.
15, still. No loyalty.
And they're up 3 spots from last week.
Yeah. No loyalty going on over there. So, number 24, Michigan. I'm going with Mr. Khaki Pants. I love my khaki pants. John Harbaugh. Love him. That's another reason why Colin don't got a job, because he was voting for Colin and they wasn't trying to deal with Colin with that. So I got Michigan and Wisconsin's another game to watch. Miami, Virginia's another game to watch. UCF versus Temple's another game to watch. Georgia versus Kentucky is another game to watch just because Georgia was horrible against Auburn. And I mean horrible. I mean Auburn spanked they tail horrible. I think Auburn put up 40 points against Georgia. And Georgia was number 1. Now Georgia's number 7.
Yeah. It happens. It'll be an easy game for Georgia. It's Kentucky.
So can they bounce back from the bedwetting, as our favorite guy Stephen A. said? Yeah. Can they bounce back? And Ohio State is ranked number 9. And the last time Ohio State was ranked number 9, they went off to win the first college championship.
Pretty good.
So it's a lot of great games going on today. Actually, I was more than 3 games, actually. But there's a lot of great games that are going on today.
Yeah, a little extra. What they say in Louisiana, little lanyard.
Little what?
Little lanyard. That's a Louisiana word that means extra. It's kind of French. Teach you something.
I learned something today, y'all.
Lanyard.
What about you, Reece? What is your who are you looking out for today?
You said it. Extra. You said it. I just had the one game I've been looking forward to is the Miami versus Virginia game, only because of what the U has been able to do with new coach Mark Wright, who actually came from Georgia, and then
is it Mark Rich or Mark Wright?
Mark Wright.
Oh,
well, you say tomato, I say tomato.
Potato.
Coach,
potato.
Yeah, Coach Mark has came back and has been able to revamp you, and it got the defensive chain that you can
that you can wear.
And shout out to my one of my good friends. He's actually the quarterback at UVA. His name is Kurt Benkert. And he's doing great things at UVA. Look to see him in the league. So that's the game I'm looking for.
That's the game you're looking for? Okay, that's a great game. I'm looking for that Miami game. I'm really, because Miami is in the top 4.
Yeah.
They're going against Clemson if the playoffs started right now. Yeah. OU goes against Alabama. Yeah. Clemson and Miami go together for head-to-head.
But until them games happen, I'm about ready to go because it's time to go. I got to go set some stuff out. We had a good episode today, man. A lot of good games for y'all. We hope y'all keep tuning in, keep looking for us, keep subscribing, keep searching. This has been Best Friends Talking Sports, or it could be the best freaking talk show ever. I'm Reece.
And I'm Asia, y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. I see y'all liking and viewing our stuff, so just give us some comment and some feedback. Oh, real quick, we got to give you the last 3 games for the NFL games to watch.
I love y'all. I'm going to all day.
Chargers versus Bills. Quarterback controversy going on right now against the Chargers versus the Bills. Phillip Rivers really didn't pass concussion protocol, but did pass, so he's getting ready to play. Tyrod Taylor not playing against the Chargers, so we got Nathan Peterman playing. Mm-hmm. Next game we got to watch for the Eagles and the Cowboys. Y'all know why I could watch that, because the Cowboys ain't going to make the playoffs. And my boy Carson Wentz. It's all sunny in Pennsylvania, y'all. It's all sunny and sunshine in Pennsylvania. And the Seahawks and the Falcons. Without Richard Sherman, what are the Seahawks going to do? I don't know what they're going to do, but I think that Richard Sherman, that absence, and Tony and Rawls' absence as well is going to be detrimental, but I feel like the Seahawks are going to make it through because the squirrel, Russell Wilson, is here to play. Matty Ice is going to have some weapons because Julio Jones hasn't been the same, nor has Devontae Freeman been the same, and he's still in concussion protocol too, and he will not be able to play. So like I said, people, come check us out every Monday and Thursday for the new episodes. Make sure you come check us out every Wednesday and Friday for live tapings, and we will have a teaser coming up on Monday. So Reece, let them know what we got to do at the end, what we always say at the end. We see you when we see you. Best Friends Talking Sports. Make sure you subscribe and like.
Gang.
Peace.